Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly focus for the week of May the 20th. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting me. Let's go right to the cards. Okay. Our underlying energy, look at this. The underlying energy is the Magician. Well, if you watch the weekend focus, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the magic is all around us right now. Miracles can happen. And look at what you get as we walk into this week. Now, this is your whole week. So this energy will follow the majority of us until about Wednesday. For you, it goes the entire week. There are opportunities, adventures, learning experiences, relationships, all new and all beautiful opening up to you right now. What do you want? What are you trying to attract into your life? What are you giving up the intention for? What does your best life ever look like? The Magician is here to listen to what you want and to bring it into being for you. All you have to do is show up and do the work, but the path will be laid out. We have the Eight of Cups as our very first card. So we see this brand new path obviously emerging. And so with this energy, we have to, it's time to move forward. And that means that everything that we have in our present life cannot go with us. So we have to understand what we are going to let go of, what no longer serves a purpose or has value or moves us in the direction we want to move. And it might be some things that we're quite fond of. Okay, one of the things about being human is that we want that instant gratification. So we drive through the drive-thru and we get our coffee, or we go down and we get our Danish and our tea, whatever it might be for ourselves. But now we might have to fill a thermos first thing in the morning, and it's not as fun, it doesn't look as classy, you're not walking around with that fancy, but you will be able to probably save $100 or so just doing that one action. And so now you will have money to invest in yourself, in your goals, your dreams, your desires. So it's making those little changes in your life that will matter in the long term. I also see, where you could simplify in your home, make it more of a flow. Okay, so maybe it's cleaning up the clutter. Okay, maybe that's even in your work life. Okay, where we are letting go of some of the things that no longer actually serve us going forward. Okay, look at this, we got the King of Pentacles, so it's all about your prosperity, it's all about your abundance and growing it. The King of Pentacles, he's the tried and true, he sticks on tradition more often than not. Does he take a risk? Absolutely, he takes a risk, but he investigates, he asks the questions, he makes sure that even though he's taking a risk, it's still really in his favor to try, even when it looks like it's against him. His crown is a living vine. So this is energy where we have to think outside the box, become innovative. Make it our own in some way, in some form. And we have the Nine of Swords. I think this card is really asking us to sit in quiet contemplation and understand where we don't feel safe, we don't feel secure, we don't feel comfortable in our own worlds, okay? It could be your home, it could be your work environment, it could be the community that you live in. Okay, and understand where there needs to be change, where there needs to be new horizons, where there needs to be new paths forward. So if you're living in this yucky apartment and it's not really in the greatest of neighborhoods, then start dream building about that home that you want to have, or that condo that you want to have, or that little cottage in the country that you want to have. Start imagining the security, the safety, see the rooms laid out in those soft pastels or relaxing recliners or whatever you see as comfort. Okay, it's got to be your vision. Obviously, I could go here and sit for hours and tell you what my vision is, but it's more important that you go within and understand what you truly want and start building that in your mind. I think you'll be very surprised at how things can flow together if you are passionate about it, if you get enthused about it. And just say, you know what, that's enough as of today. I'm making the decision. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to get a home. And you start going to open houses and you start looking at the realty pages and you start to envision some of the things that you want in your new living arrangement. But it might not just be home or the people that surround you. It could be your family. It could be different walks of life that you associate with. Do they raise you up? Do they make you feel welcomed and wanted? And stop sweating the small stuff. This is not a time to sweat the small stuff. Okay, we have the Six of Wands. So this is all about having successes this week. People are cheering you on. People are helping you. So if you get somebody who's offering to help you, say yes. Don't turn them away. Don't stand there strong and think you can do it all yourself. You probably can, but hey, okay, more hands, lighter load. This is also a time not to rest on any of your successes, to keep moving forward, to grab that new mission and keep adding to the dream, keep adding to the steps of your path. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So it's, it could be a little bit about the balance within each of your relationships, understanding your relationships and do they work for you? Do they respect you? Do they support you? Do they have your back? Do they have love for you, compassion for you, empathy for you? Do you have those things for them? Are they there when you need them? Are you there when they need you? Kind of give and take, and understanding what the give and take is in different relationships that you have. Not necessarily just love relationships. It could be a friend. You could be looking at a parent or a child or somebody within the immediate family or the community. Or you could even be looking at your job, what your boss asks of you. Do they respect you? Do they pay you an honest wage? Do they allow you to be creative and allow your self-expression out within what you do and who you are in the work arena? We have the Knight of Cups. So we come in kind of, this is about bonding with another. This is about true love. We could meet, actually, if you are looking for a relationship, especially the first part of the week. The magic can happen. You just run into them and it feels like you've known them forever, or they catch your eye and you think, oh, that is the person I'm going to marry. And, 3 years later, your prophecy comes true. This is about being present for the other person. Allowing them to know that you see them, that you admire them, that you love them, that you cherish them, that you raise them up, and allow them to show you that same kind of feeling. This is about sharing within the relationship, our words, our things. This could be the knight in shining armor, absolutely. If you're looking for a relationship, somebody could come and whisk you off your feet. You might meet your new best friend and you don't even know it. But it is more about the communication, the honest dialogue, and coming together in order to embrace each other. Okay, and this could be a new business partner. We have the Two of Pentacles, which tells me that you are going to have a very, very busy week. There's a lot of things that you are trying to juggle, making decisions, meeting challenges, conflicts, organizing things, making the list. So you really have to prioritize. Okay, some things have to fall to the ground in order for you to keep the remaining balls going up there, and you're juggling away. So maybe you're just trying to juggle a little bit too much. Understand what needs your attention right now in this moment and what can go on the back burner. Okay, don't burn yourself out in the process. For work and career, we have the Strength card. The Strength card is all about knowing yourself and what you bring to the table. It's about your courage, your strength, your self-confidence, and, showing everybody what you bring to the table. This is about walking with a sense of integrity. So if you're in a workplace that, it's okay to take the pens, don't take the pens, rise above those kinds of people in your life. This is about becoming trustworthy. And this could be you setting off into new areas of work and career, or you are deciding right now that you don't want to do what you're doing any longer. There could be some closure, or you could be saying, you know, I've been long enough at this level. I need a promotion, or I need a raise. I need to do something different, more exciting, more in tune with my talents and abilities. All these kinds of things could be coming to the table. It's about honoring yourself, honoring your goals, your dreams, your desires, your values within the workplace, within the career structure. For love and relationships, we have the Five of Pentacles. You know, sometimes we always think the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. And, you know, this relationship is just a lot of work and I just don't want to do it anymore. Because relationships are a lot of work. So this is a card that essentially says that you had enough, you just want to throw in the towel. And I beg you not to just do that out of instinct, but rather, you know, allow some kind of spark to come in. Some kind of new, you know, if it's you know, your spouse or something, or you're the children or the parents, try and do something new and different outside of the box. Maybe you don't even know what it's all about. Take them all axe throwing for the first time or something. That'd be great. There's grandma with the axe and the 3-year-old running after them with the axe. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe pick a different thing. But, you know, maybe have a big picnic and invite everybody to this picnic, and everybody has to bring a dish. And bring some, you know, baseballs and mitts and a couple of hula hoops and you're set, right? It's about creating the beauty that we truly want. Instead of throwing in the towel, instead of saying enough's enough, it's a time to realign yourself in some way. Now, we did have where we are looking at the balance in the relationship. So sometimes we do need to throw in the towel and walk away, especially when we find that we are the only ones working towards the relationship. Now, have we had the healthy dialogue? Have we expressed our wants, our needs, our desires? Have we been upfront and honest? I think that is part of it. Even, you know, the Strength card is there. So that rolls into every part of our life. This is a time to understand that you are moments away from taking that relationship and from stagnation to beauty. Okay, maybe you start a business together. Maybe you pool your money and you get a beautiful place out in the country or overlooking an ocean or whatever it might be for you. This is a time when the magic can happen, but the magic doesn't happen if we throw in the towel. So realign yourself with your goals, your visions of your tomorrow. Have those conversations where you need to have them. Have that healthy dialogue before you come to any final conclusions. And our last card, look at this, the 10 of Wands. Yeah. For some reason, you feel solely responsible for certain things that you don't need to do that. In fact, you're tiring yourself out. You're wearing yourself down. People are, can you do this? And can you do that? And you're being beautiful and you're saying yes. And you don't have the time, and you don't have the energy, and you don't have the resources to do that and maybe take yourself forward as well. So it's about being a little bit selfish here, I think, in this card, and really understanding what load you can carry, what load you want to carry, what you are taking forward with you. Does it belong? Is it a part of your journey, or is it somebody else's agenda? I think you really need to become very clear with that, because this card tells me that you have started out of the gate. You are on your way to your best life ever, but your step is burdened. Each step is so difficult and so hard because there's just way too much. We had the busyness too. So it's really redefining where you want to give your energy, utilize your energy, put your energy into, and what needs to go by the wayside, what needs to stay in your rearview mirror, what maybe has to be put on a shelf right now in order for you to thrive, in order for you to grow, in order for you to understand exactly what you want to create and then bringing it to life. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.